Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Luscious Life. I hope your week is going fabulous so far. Mine is, and it's hot today. It is over 30 and that's the first time this year. So I'm supposed to clean my house, but I refuse to clean my house when it's gorgeous outside. And the weather man said it's raining tomorrow, so then I will clean my house if it rains. If it doesn't, I'm waiting for the next rain day. And because I'm pretty much a clean freak, my house is never really messy, but we had people over all weekend, so you gotta wash the sheets and put it all back together. So, but I did want to talk about, on the last rain day, I watched Brené Brown, The Call to Courage on, I have my trusty notes, The Call to Courage on Netflix, and I can't recommend it more highly. She's amazing. Her vacation story is hysterical. Her and her husband, seriously, we've all been there. She talked about, after her TED Talk, how much shame people gave her online, and it's just deplorable. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Shaming is disgusting, and I highly doubt you'd ever say it to anybody's face, so don't say it. But she talks about fear, and fear is a big thing for me. I've not done a lot of things out of fear or shame or embarrassment or all these factors. I wasn't a big fan of being vulnerable to people. I really don't like it. I like being a bit of a mystery. A lot of people think they know me or have a whole clue of what I'm about, and they actually don't. And that's the way I like it. It's okay. I don't mind that. But St. Patrick's Day 2018, I completely was vulnerable in front of a very dear friend. And then, of course, the next day, highly regretted it. And she, of course, was checking on me, and, I had shared quite a bit. Then it was okay. It's like, she knows this about me, and that's okay. So being vulnerable is important. Around safe people, though, don't just tell everybody everything, because not everybody is your friend. So you have to be selective with who you share with. I remember probably the tipping point, for sure, of not sharing was I had a boyfriend. We'll back up that a little bit. When I went to school, I was very often the only black kid. I was 6 feet tall at 12 years old, and I had ginormous lungs. So I looked like a teacher, not a student. So I so wanted to be liked, and I so wanted to fit in, and I so physically didn't fit in. So I am very good at adapting to any group. I could be at the White House or I could be at a biker bar, and I would be just fine, because I had no choice but to adapt. And I didn't want to, I'm a social person. I didn't want to be a hermit or hide. But then I realized I was doing that all the time. Like, oh, I need to fit in with this group or say the right thing with this group. And then I had a boyfriend who it was really interesting. We went for dinner with his parents, and I was on my best behavior, as I would be. That is me. I'm not faking it. You're not going to swear in front of parents. You're not going to get falling down drunk. You're not going to do a lot of things when you're meeting parents for the first time. And when we left the dinner, he said, "Who are you?" And I was like, "What?" And he said, "You're not the person I thought you were. Who was that girl?" I'm like, what? Like, yes, I'm a ton of fun. I'll get to know them a little better before they are like, woo, luscious Lucia. So I thought that was so weird. And then the next boyfriend I had, thank God for unanswered prayers, just remember that. He would tell me what to wear, how to be, what to say. He was a professional. So if we went out for dinner with his friends, he'd be like, "Don't talk about politics, okay? I don't want you to embarrass yourself." I'm like, I know a lot about politics, so... So I pushed back on that, and I would talk about it, and I'd wear what I wanted, and it felt better, and it felt authentic. I'm me. If you don't like me, don't date me. Don't hang around me. It's really that simple. It's no different. If you didn't like Brené Brown's TED Talk, don't watch it. But you don't have to slam her for it. I mean, that's what's shocking to me. I just looked at my fingernails. They're a little chipped from the lake. No judgment. So there's a story at the end of the Brené Brown, The Call to Courage, that parents will super appreciate. And everybody will appreciate it. And one of the things she said is, show up, be seen, you are worth it. And I thought that was just amazing. Not everybody's going to like you, and that's okay. I don't like everybody. And it doesn't mean I hate them. It just might be an energy clash. It might be a personality clash. I mean, I am a dominant personality. I'm loud. My best friend isn't loud, because there probably couldn't be two of us in the room. But it's a good balance. It's a really good balance. So it's okay not to like everybody. You don't have to tell them. You just don't have to hang around them. It's really that simple. But anything you can do that is authentic to you and it feels good, it's a pretty simple religion. If it feels good, do it. If it doesn't feel good, don't. If it feels good to you to shame people, I would suggest some therapy. Because that shouldn't feel good in your soul. I don't even like when I'm mad at, well, sometimes. If somebody's being really, really rude, especially if it's not even to me, and I call them out, if I do it in a constructive manner, I feel good. But if I'm a total bag, I don't feel good after. And it doesn't bring out anything good in them. They just get madder. So this week, go watch the Brené Brown special, Call to Courage, and have the courage to be yourself. It's okay. It really is. We live in a time where a lot of people are coming out as a lot of different things. And whatever it is, just come out, be you. I'm loud. I'm proud. That's it. If you are acting meek to keep a man, don't. He's not the man for you. And one day it will come out who you really are, and he won't know that person, and vice versa. So be you. Be authentic, and you'll find exactly your tribe, because they'll love you for you. Have a great week. Hit subscribe, the bell notification, or all those things you're supposed to do. And I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.